Hi there, again, I'm Wade Smith. I'm in charge of operations and strategic development for View. And today I'd like to tell you a little bit about our video to data platform. Now, I don't have to tell this crowd about the changes in content consumption behavior. That's what this show is mostly about, right? But is it okay? Okay. But I don't have to tell most of you either that 90% of the world's data will be video by 2017. That's just 2 years from now. And amazingly, most of that data is unstructured. We don't understand what's in our video today, right? Computers can't read moving pixels. So video is the ultimate in unstructured data. How do we solve that problem today? Most of you give your videos titles, you tag your videos, and sometimes you even write general descriptions about the video. It leaves a lot to be desired. It seems a bit antiquated to me. We've been doing it that way for years. And View Digital thinks we've solved that problem. So what is it that we do? View actually takes your video assets and turns them into robust metadata, time-stamped and frame-stamped according to the video. We take your video assets and we break them into frames, and on every frame we identify every face, every object, every brand or logo, and we translate that into metadata, time-stamped and frame-stamped. In addition, we translate any text on the screen, and just for good measure, we also translate the audio into a full transcript. The ultimate product is robust metadata complementing your entire video. And what you see here is an actual video. We have a sample of the video. The boxes are illustrative of what the computer sees in that video, and this is the actual data we capture. In any 30-second video, we can capture thousands of data points from that video. Now, this is a cloud-based distributed system, so we're able to take hours and hours, megabytes, gigabytes, terabytes of your video assets and return robust metadata associated with that video in a fraction of the playtime of that video. Now, you might all be thinking, hey, that's great, I've got a lot of data now. I'm filling this data gap that exists. Machines can't understand it, now they can read it because they have the words, but what do I do with that? So if you indulge me for just a minute, I'd like to walk you through a couple of use cases. So the first most obvious use case for us, search engine optimization, right? So you have your video assets, you usually tag that video in order to ensure that it returns in proper search results. Well, why not take every single thing that appears in the video and take every single word that is said and embed that into the HTML of the video? Now your search results, anyone's search results through your favorite search engine or even your own web assets can return your video and increase its exposure. E-commerce, simple application here, right? We can identify every object in the video. It's frame stamped and it's time stamped. We're identifying all the brands and all the logos. We know when they appear. So now you can begin to use your video assets, consider your web assets, consider a second screen experience to start to position products, either your own products or through affiliate relationships. Consider brand valuation use cases. We're measuring the time on screen, the duration of every brand that appears there. You can use those. I can envision a world when there's actual service level agreements with your brand sponsors or sponsors of TV programs or sporting events, and you can actually measure the value and the duration on screen and deliver those service levels in a contractual way. Second screen experiences. We all know we have to be in the second screen, right? We all understand that, but our problem is we haven't been able to monetize the second screen appropriately. Everyone's struggling with this. At View, we believe that if you have data associated with that video, you can begin to really monetize it in a lot of interesting and unique ways through product placement, which we've already discussed, perhaps through in-time or in-context advertising, which we will discuss momentarily. Or maybe through social media means. So imagine an actor comes on the screen, in a second screen experience, you can actually in real time as they watch the video pull through the feed, social media, Twitter, Facebook, things of that nature. So as long as you have the video, second screen experiences really come to life in that way. I mentioned just previously in-time and in-context advertising. Now this is something that I think is probably of a lot of interest to most of you. it's something that to now has not really been possible because the data is not there to support it, right? As long as you know when a brand is going to appear or the context of what's happening in either a pre-purchase market or in a real-time bidding market, should the advertising ecosystem evolve, you can begin to place those advertisements that are in context. Imagine a world when a BMW drives on and you can actually sell higher CPM advertising to Mercedes for that slot, right? You can use this where you have your own video assets. You can use it in a second screen experience, or imagine a pause screen experience, for example, where you can leverage these things. And then basic blocking and tackling for a lot of you out there, which is just search and archive. You've got thousands of hours of video assets, and you need to be able to search them quickly. If you have robust data associated with every millisecond of that video, you can now search, find, and explore your video. So there are numerous applications. These were the ones most germane to this audience. We're happy to discuss any others with you. I'd like to say thank you. Encourage you all to realize the power of your own video through data associated with it, increase its lifetime value, and as we say around the company, we ask you to image the possibilities. So thank you.